It's me, your little boy, okay, Samson. I have something special, unique for us choosing ones today. The truth is this: stop worrying, stop bothering yourself, stop disturbing yourself, because there is a reason why God isolate you. Yes, because many of us have been isolated from our family, our friends, our co-workers, our relative. That even if you are working with them, you are doing with them, you are doing everything with them, you know that you are isolated. Meaning that you don't fit in with them, you don't do those stuff, you don't find joy in doing things with them. And many of us today, we are so bothered, worrying. Are we sure we are not in a wrong path? Are we sure we are not doing something bad? Are we sure that what we are doing, that we have tried, like you have tried your best, to force yourself to be around them, but yet you cannot be around them? Sometimes you'll be asking yourself, are you sure this is not something wrong? What is really happening? Let me be real with you. There is nothing wrong with you. There is nothing to be bothered of. There is nothing to be worried about. There is nothing to be bothered about. So you don't need to bother. You don't need to be, like worrying about what is happening within your vicinity. Because the truth is this: God have reasons why He isolates you. I have come to a point in my life, because of what I have gone through in my entire life, because of the abuse, the humiliation, the disappointment, the hatred, the setback, because of what people have, clearly tell me eyebob to eyebob, you will not be able to amount for something, and which I, within myself, I look at where I am then, I look at what was going on in my life then, I almost concluded they are right. I almost finalized they are right. I almost would execute they are right. But not knowing that everything that I was going through then, it was God isolation. Because sometimes many of us, we only look at our mistake. We don't know the glory that is inside the mistake. Because the truth is this is my bag. You can see the color. You can see how good it look. But if I don't open it, you will never be able to know what is inside. This is how it is choosing ones. This is how it look like. Many of us are worried about the fact that we can't fit in with people. We can't fit in with people who God are cutting us away from in order for us to get to our destination. Many of us are so bothered because we are worrying about what people will say, or how they will say it. We are worried about the fact that, we are isolated. Yes, everything is cool, everything is nice. But why are we isolated? Why is it that are we sure people are not going to hate us? Are we sure people are not going to talk bad about us? Are you sure that people are not going to gang up against us? Because the truth is that as long as God is isolating you, people must surely rise up against you. As long as God is the one, position you where a lot of people thought they would be by now, even without working or putting in work, expect that hatred, expect that rejection, expect that disappointment. Because the truth is this: what you are prepared for is what you will be able to handle. So it is time for you to know that the reason why you are absolutely going through what you are going through is because of the fact that God knows where He is taking you to. Let me tell you, when I lost my former job, I was isolated from a lot of people, a lot of my co-workers, people whom I do used to work. Many of them start to talk bad about me. Many of them start to say, hey, you don't see without letting go. You don't see without talking. Why? Because the same man who caused me to lose the same job, the same people who caused me to lose the same job are the same people that I was fasting for. Why? Because anytime we do work, this master will do what? We steal. but many of them are so scared to do or to talk. But after everything, I start to ask myself then, why do I ought to lose this work? Not knowing that God is taking me to a place where my sadness will end up as what? As my joy. Not knowing that God is placing me in a place where my abuse in years, my humiliation in years, the reason why they take me for granted in years, the reason why they take my kindness in years, the reason why people try to sabotage my life, the reason why people look down on me, not knowing that God is trying all his possible best to use that way to recover every hope that is already gone. So this is why I'm telling you prophetically, don't be scared, because your enemies are seriously looking, watching, and they can see whom you have become. You have a lot of people in your life today who have rejected you. Even when things were tough, maybe you have encounter or you have one thing to another that you were passing through. Majority of them rejected you, they abandoned you. Now today, they are seeking what they are looking for you. Now today, they are searching for you. Trust me, they are searching. So God isolates you in order for him to bless you. Remain blessed.